This is X from April 16th, 2024, and Deadline reposts this video of Johnny meeting Terry Gilliam. Terry's best known for Monty Python. He's pretty much a legend in the industry, and Johnny gave him a hug. It was a nice thing. It should end there, but it seems like there was a lot of people saying negative stuff about Johnny in the comments, which I want to take a look at. I can't show the full clip because Deadline owns it, but I can show some screenshots and some stills of it, so let's take a look. Here we see Johnny coming down the steps. Got some nice shots here. Camera's focused in. You can see he cut his hair. And then he meets Terry Gilliam. They have some words. Johnny looks pretty happy there. Terry gives him a hug. And everything's pretty good. You could see here Johnny's pretty happy. They crack some jokes. And they're just getting along pretty good, which I would assume they would. And they part ways, and that's about it. And I gotta say, not for nothing, but Deadline's pretty neutral here, so nice of them to post this on X. However, we've got some geniuses here in the comments. This genius says, let's never forget he's a UK court certified WB and R word. I'm sure you guys know what that stands for, and points out this court document, whatever it is, I'm sure it's a big gotcha. But of course, there's plenty of support for Johnny. Some people saying stuff like, we stand with Johnny Depp. And by the way, I stand with Johnny Depp is trending right now. This genius here says, we won't be watching, referring to Gene DeBari. Me says, ooh, not this abuser. Lilith says, is he returning to the country where he's legally a WB? Phoenix says, love your haircut, looking so handsome. Suzanne says, this is brilliant. Delighted to see Johnny thriving. So, of course, mostly positive, but you still got these geniuses mixed in. And this genius Vale says, did he fix his rotten teeth? But Ang says, being 60 never looked so hot. And yeah, Johnny does look pretty good for 60. Xandra says, some of us remember when he lied on the stand. I can't quite remember that, but okay, I guess Xandra's got us on that. Jordy says, alternative headline, two terrible people coming together to maximize their terribleness. Ooh, what a comment. Scooby Wizard says, this movie came out basically everywhere last year. How are they still doing premieres? Well, Scooby missed the fact that it's coming out in North America and Canada now, and it came out in Europe. And North America and Canada are different places than Europe. There's that little ocean in between there and everything. But all right, good one, Scooby Wizard. Whatever this is, it gets a heart. And Francisca Fox, the genius, says, WB. And Mermaid Thing says the same team he got to lie for him in court is responsible for letting him still be a drug addict and a drunk. Shocker. He has paid enables all round him. This man is still high as a kite, showing up late to an event. A mess. Laughing my ass off as always. I thought if you were a movie star and a rock star, you're supposed to show up to events drunk and high and stuff like that. But that's just me. Maybe that's my generation. Maybe the cool kids in these days show up sober to movie premieres and shows and things like that. What do I know? I'm getting old. He's also incredibly gaslighty and unsafe in his practices. That's usually what I think of when I think of Johnny Depp. Gaslighty. Another genius in the comments. Allie says, I love this. And Step on Them Queen says, just when you think things can't get any worse for Johnny Depp, this is looking bad. He's premiering a movie in the US and he's meeting a film legend. Yeah, it's getting worse. You got me, Step on Them Queen. What am I doing here? So, not going to read every comment. As you can see, they go down and down. I don't want to downplay it. Lots of support for Johnny. But as you can see, there's always going to be these creepy little comments mixed in. So when people ask me once in a while, what are you still doing here? Why are we still, following this, especially mentioning Amber? Well, her fans are out there, wherever Johnny goes, spreading negativity. So why let it go unchecked? That's my opinion. You let me know yours down in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.